New York's #1 news. Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
It's been 9 days since 30-year-old Jordan Neely was held in a chokehold on a subway and died. Still, no announcement on any charges in his death, and some city leaders are losing their patience, while others, like Manhattan DA Alvin Bragg, are saying to let the process play out. Eyewitness News reporter NJ Burkett is live in Soho with the very latest. NJ?
And right, Sade, the Manhattan DA is not the only one saying that. Mayor Adams has been urging patience with the process since last week. But many leaders in his own party say that's not good enough.
We all saw it. We all know what we saw.
Public advocate Jumaane Williams says prosecutors need to act, that Daniel Penny should be charged in the chokehold death of Jordan Neely, that he should have been arrested in the hours after the incident.
Jordan Neely was unjustly killed, and charges must be immediately brought against the person who killed him.
Williams and several others in city government insist the video speaks for itself, that Penny suffocated Neely, and that is enough to arrest him, perhaps on murder charges, even before an investigation. City Comptroller Brad Lander.
New York City is not Gotham. We can't be a city where you could choke someone to death who's experiencing a mental health crisis without any consequence.
But some witnesses said Neely was ranting, threatening riders, and throwing trash. So far, Manhattan prosecutors have opted to wait, instead interviewing witnesses and gathering additional video before presenting the case to a grand jury.
It's our solemn obligation to assess the facts and apply the facts to the law.
Mayor Adams is warning against what he calls a rush to judgment, while offering sympathy to Neely's family, friends, and supporters, many of whom have demonstrated in recent days.
The circumstances surrounding his death are still being investigated. And while we have no control over that process, one thing we can control is how our city responds to this tragedy.
Former prosecutor David Schwartz says the mayor is right. The chokehold, he says, was likely not justified, but the charges should be decided by a grand jury.
I don't believe this is a murder case. This case may be closer to criminally negligent homicide. It may be closer to a manslaughter case. The DA should submit all the charges to the grand jury, submit all the facts, give the defendant a chance to testify, because these are very close calls.
A grand jury presentation would now appear inevitable. When that will happen is still not clear. What is clear is that this investigation is not over tonight. Live tonight in Soho, NJ Burkett, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.